Welcome to the deep dive.
Glad to be here.
So today we're looking into something pretty significant brewing in the crypto world.
Yeah, it involves Changpeng Zhao, CZ, the founder of Binance.
Exactly. He's apparently applied for a presidential pardon from Donald Trump. This relates to his money laundering conviction.
And we're basing this on a news article that's detailed the whole thing.
Right. Our mission really is to unpack this, understand, the conviction itself, why he's asking for a pardon now, and, well, what might happen next.
And the hook, I think, is that he actually denied he was seeking one earlier. That adds a layer, doesn't it?
It really does. Okay, let's get into it.
So the timeline is pretty important to grasp why this is such a turnaround.
Definitely.
Back in March, you had Bloomberg and a Wall Street Journal reporting he was sort of looking into a pardon.
Yeah, I remember those reports. They even linked it to potential talks between the Trump family and Binance.us.
Exactly. Binance.us, the U.S. arm. But back then, CZ was, well, quite clear saying no. He denied it.
Pretty strongly, as I recall. But then, just this week, he goes on the Fair Radio podcast.
And flips the script entirely.
Totally. Admits he wouldn't mind a pardon, and crucially, that his lawyers have already filed the application.
And the timing he gave is interesting, too. Said it was submitted about 2 weeks before that interview.
So roughly late April this year, it's
Yeah.
almost like paradoxical. The very media speculation he denied seems to have pushed him to actually do it.
It is strange. What does that tell you about the pressure in these kinds of situations?
Well, it's fascinating. And he actually gave a reason, didn't he?
He did. He said on the podcast that those original articles, the Bloomberg and WSJ ones,
Yep.
they made him think, and I'm quoting roughly here, if they're writing this article, I may as well just officially apply.
Wow. So the speculation itself became the trigger.
Seems like it. Even if it wasn't perhaps entirely accurate when it first came out.
Huh. So it planted the idea. But it wasn't just the media buzz, right? He mentioned something else.
Correct. He specifically brought up Donald Trump's previous pardon of the 3 BitMEX founders,
Ah, yes.
including Arthur Hayes.
Exactly. He pointed to that as a motivating factor.
So it's not just about his own situation. He's seeing perhaps a pattern or at least a possibility based on past actions in the crypto space.
Precisely. It suggests he believes there's a potential path for executive clemency, for crypto-related cases.
Which raises bigger questions about how these cases are viewed maybe differently.
It could. But to really understand the pardon request's weight, we need to look at the conviction itself.
Right, let's dial back, November 2023.
Yep. CZ pleaded guilty, money laundering charge.
And this was tied into that massive settlement Binance reached with the U.S. authorities. What was it, $4.3 billion?
A staggering $4.3 billion, yeah. And CZ himself had to pay $50 million.